If you're looking to get back to nature and also hungry for some adventure, then I've got just the place for you. This may look like an all-out battle for Middle-earth, but it's actually a field at Ye Olde Commons in Charlton. That's regular Earth. Here, LARP Adventure Program is hosting a camp for kids to learn life lessons, spend time outdoors, and if they happen to save the world, all the better. So, what is LARP? Live action role play.
You have improv theater, and then you have tabletop gaming, you have Dungeons and Dragons, and the idea is we're gonna act out the game.
Tell me where we are in the game. Eric Love is LARP Adventure's founder and game master. Lobo, that giant dog, is Eric's fur baby and unofficial program mascot. And the Elf Queen, if you haven't figured it out yet, that's me, getting into character, which is a big part of the game.
You have to really not care what other people think of you, because you're gonna look weird when you do it. And that takes a certain kind of fire in someone to kind of say, well, I don't care if I'm not going to fit in.
My character's name is Makota. She's from a quaint village called Costel, where everybody hunts and gathers and stuff.
Pavia Christiana has graduated to the role of first-year marshal, but has been LARPing with the group for years.
What surprised me about it is how much immersion there is. It's how magical it feels. You feel like you're your character. It's like not even acting, it's like you are that person.
Chronicle viewers have witnessed the evolution of fantasy role-playing games firsthand, from a boutique backroom Dungeon and Dragon experience to this custom costuming shop in North Oxford.
We got axes, warhammers, all sorts of things.
But bringing these battles back to nature has been a game changer.
I feel like, especially like with the outdoor elements and with like the ability to actually do stuff instead of just sitting around the table, it brings so much more quality to my experience, and I think to a lot of experiences of the other campers here.
Zach Perlow has been LARPing with the group for 14 years and has witnessed its evolution firsthand.
Any fortress we had was made of blue gym mats.
Right. The sets have become more elaborate, but that's not what keeps him engaged.
I have made lifelong friends here. There are the people that are incredible and have shaped me as a human being, from a little kid who didn't quite know what to do with himself to someone who, I hope at least, is much more, assured and knowledgeable about the world.
So this is all fun and it's fantasy, but you're also teaching lessons here.
The intention of the game is made so no one person can save the party. They all have to work together. So that's like a foundational element. But the carrot for the kids is, oh my gosh, I get to live in a movie and I get to go on adventures with my friends.
Well, I'm sold, but before I can join the party, I've recruited Jesse Azevedo, in-game name Agarian, to get me up to speed. My understanding is elves.
Yes.
Have just returned.
They have returned. They're beginning to return.
So I don't have a name yet.
Let's go with
No bad ideas in a brainstorm.
Noelia.
Noelia.
Yeah.
Tarantella. And of course, this elf queen better know how to fight. What are you teaching me?
I am teaching you Floor Basic, which is the simplest of our weapon forms.
Simple may be an understatement.
So we're gonna go 1, 2. Yep.
But with a little practice and a great teacher, I'm soon feeling battle ready.
1, 2, 3, 4. And reset.
Ha! Can't help myself. As Noelia Tarantella prepares to take the field with sounds of clashing foam ringing in my elven ears, the sight of scattered bodies reminds me that a good LARP victory is not guaranteed.
Sometimes our entire party dies and we have to reset, but the trust that we have in each other is really important. Fight together, die alone.
A battle cry worthy of a queen. Fight together!
Well done, Erica. The storyline that acts as the foundation for that LARP, and again, that's live action role play, started 24 years ago when Eric Love, the program's creator, invented it as a Dungeons and Dragons storyline. For the record, no children, elves, or orcs were injured during Erica's epic battle scene. Still ahead, a farming family legacy.